Quickly, come on.
Wait.
You get your act together, boys, for f***'s sake. Come on, you get out the way.
Marco's Latin temper is notorious, but his reputation for being difficult has made good copy for the newspapers and for Marco's scrapbook.
Rebel, rebel, your face is a mess. Rebel, rebel, how could they know? Hot tramp, I love you so.
When you make a sauce, is that it once you've done the recipe, or do you, like other things, move on and progress with it?
Depends whether you can improve on the sauce.
With this particular one, have you made changes to it since you started doing it?
No?
Lloyd's coming in for lunch. Does he eat at Harvey's a lot?
Yes.
You've become quite friendly with him, haven't you?
Yes.
There's nothing like monosyllabic answers, is there?
No.
There's no point in doing this, Marco.
Well, fine, you can go.
So there's no...
The door's over there.
No, but if you're not going to cooperate,
You know, all I've got to do is make.
no...
All I've got to do is make the sauce.
Yeah, but how...
That is what I'm being paid for.
Yeah.
Not being paid for anything else. To make the sauce.
But I was engaging you in something. So that
Sorry, I
we
didn't want
can
to cut. I
actually-
didn't want to cut myself.
But you can listen and you can cooperate. There's just
No, I
not
can't.
much point in doing
I can't.
it.
I'm sorry.
I understand your grammar and I understand your
If you wish me
needs
to
in the
cut
kitchen.
myself on screen, then I don't mind. I'll do it for you. I'll do what is ever expected of me to do.
Okay, we'll just
You want me
carry
to chop
on.
the chicken? I'll chop the chicken. If you want me to chop the mushrooms? I'll chop the mushrooms. If you want me to make the sauce? I'll make the sauce.
Okay,
But
okay.
don't
just
expect
carry
me
on.
to sell my heart. Never accept that.
Rebel, rebel, your face.
He's very, very difficult like that. He's so bloody unpredictable. He can phone me in the morning and scream and shout down the phone, this isn't good enough, that isn't good enough. What are you going to do about it? And slam the phone down on me. And he'd phone back up 10 minutes later and said, how are you, darling? Well, you know, it's great, really. It's one big game.
Now, if you fancy cooking, here's a new series. Here's Marco.
Right, come on, let's go then, let's go. Oh, one fondant, 2 ravioli, 1 tagliatelle, 2 pigeon, 1 bass, 1 sweetbread. Come quickly. Taste, taste, taste. And so there's basically your lobster ravioli mix now, which has been bound with the salmon mixture, and that will be put in the fridge just to chill. Then we'll make the raviolis of lobster. This is the actual rolling of the pasta now. It's flour, salt, eggs, egg yolks, and little olive oil. And when we do this job, it always takes more than one. Otherwise, the pasta actually you can't get it thin enough because it takes 2, 1 to feed it in and 1 to bring it out.
You used to eat it every day as a child.
Yeah, every day. I don't think I saw real meat until I was 7, 6. I prefer pasta to vegetables. I mean, we finished. Oh, right, I didn't realise. Have you gone through twice? Yes. Oh, right. So now that's come through, you can see how fine it's actually got. And so now it's ready to be cut and then made into the ravioli. So now we pair them up.
This pasta's become a hallmark of Harvey's, hasn't it?
I mean, it's so versatile. You can do so many things with it. I mean, you can make lasagnas, you can do cannellinis. I mean, you can do a million things. When you make the ravioli, you've got to make sure that there's no air pockets inside the actual ravioli. Otherwise, what happens is it gathers up steam and then just explodes. So you've got to make sure it's very tightly packed inside the rav. And you just gently close it up without stretching the pasta. Bring them together in the centre. Very gently. And so when you've got that basic shape, then you just push around a little bit more. And then there's your basic ravioli. So there we are, we've blanched them in the boiling water just to set that pasta to prevent it from dissolving, and they're just ready to use whenever we require them. Need my voice. Boys, pastry. Gordon, Stephen. This is the credit. These are the boys who deserve it, not me. They're the boys who support me. Without them, there's no business. This is Gordon and Stephen. They've both been with me now just over a year, and they both helped me on the fish and the meat and one or two hors d'oeuvres. Andrew from Wales, he's been with me about 3 weeks now. He's here for 4 weeks as a stagiaire from North Wales. Patrick, who's in charge of the pastry. Simon, who's been with me about 10 days now, our newest recruit. And Roy, who's been with me, well, this is my star pupil. 2 years Roy's been with me now. He's going for his gold watch.